Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Well, let's see here. Let's see what we got going on. So I've got this massive box here. Massive box. If I showed you the size of this thing, you wouldn't believe me. Look at the size of this thing. It is massive. So, what in the hell is in here? You might be wondering. I'm not wondering because I know what I ordered, but holy crap. That is one big box. I don't know where the hell I'm going to put this. Let's put this over here. Hopefully you guys can still hear me. Hello, hello. It's a massive box, but that's good. All right. Hopefully by turning on its side I didn't ruin everything, but let's see. You literally can't see the size of this box. Holy crap. Whew. That's a big box of goodies. You see the size of this thing? Look at this thing. It's huge. I'm not going to spoil it, Jay. I'm not going to spoil it for you, my friend. But I will tell you, I actually own an updated version of this game. But I'm not as thrilled with it as the previous version. So I decided to go back and buy the new version. We'll talk about that here in a minute. Holy cow. So, one of my all-time favorite games. I don't currently own it until like right now. But I ended up buying the new edition. Played it a few times and was like, why? I don't understand this. But we'll talk about that here in a minute after we show you what it is. Is it war games? Is it baseball related? Well, no and no. Ooh, surprise. I know. Surprised you, didn't I? Ooh. All right. Get out of here. Let's open this sucker up so we can see what's in here. Oh, wow. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Look at that. Thunderstone Advanced. This is Numeria. Ah, look at that. Oh, I'm so excited. What else do we have in here? Oh, here's another big box. Let's check what's out in this one. Thunderstone Dragonspire. Ooh, really? Well, let's just open this bad boy up and take a look at what we have here. This is actually Thunderstone Collection number 8, which includes not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, but 5 games inside this box. This is heavy as hell. Wow. This has Thunderstone, the base game. Oh no, I'm sorry. This is the Wrath of Elements expansion. This is Thunderstone Thornwood Siege. This is the Doomgate Legion expansion. The Dragon Spear expansion. And the base game. So the base game plus Dragonspire, there we go. Doomgate Legion, Thornwood Siege, and Wrath of the Elements. Look at all these cards. Look at that. It is just loaded with cards. I mean, loaded with cards. Here's your separator cards. Here's more separator cards. Here's your little tokens. And then, of course, all the different cards to play with. All right, we'll get into the specifics here in a minute, but we still got stuff to unpack. It's filled with real stones. Feels like it. Wow, this is crazy. It's so crazy. It's got a box inside a box. That's how big. Oh my God. More cards than your entire baseball collection? No, not even close. Not even close. It'll be a lot, but if I showed you my baseball collection, Jay, you would die. You would literally die. You would have a heart attack. You'd be like, oh my God, dude, what is your problem? This one looks like it's like brand spanking new. That's kind of interesting. Let's take a look. Let's see. I don't think it is. That's why. Was that Thunderstone Quest you didn't like? Yes, I don't. In fact, I'm going to actually be doing a video probably in the next week or two, and I'm going to be selling a bunch of stuff. So if you guys are interested, come on back. I'm going to be selling some stuff that I don't use or don't like or whatever. One of the things I'm going to be selling is my Thunderstone Quests. Although, from what I hear from most people, they love it so much better than the original Thunderstone. And, Nymeria. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, yeah. So we got the rule book, the player cards, or some kind of a. Wow. All kinds of new rules for this. You have the game board. Ooh, look. I got a nice little Thunderstone bag now. Oh, look. They got different colored Thunderstones now. I wonder. Ooh, that must be new. Oh, yeah. Look at all that stuff. Different colored Thunderstones. to find out what all that is. Different tokens. A 20-sided dice. Because there's some kind of like upgrade system in here where when your player gains a level, roll a d20. You can add cards from your discard pile into your hand and stuff. So there's like different effect cards that's going on here. Let's see. Active player rolls a d20 after each time a card is destroyed and does this. Destroy an item card, no effect. The active player can return the destroyed card to his or her discard pile. The player whose card was destroyed may replace the discard. Yeah, so there's like different effects, like global effects that are going on. Wow, that's interesting. That is interesting. I never got this expansion when I had Thunderstone originally. So, Istvan, what's going on, man? You got all your different cards, beasts, and stuff. Alright, so that is that. That's cool. Oh. Put this away before I get confused. Look at how many cards there are in just this one box. Oh my god, that's a lot of cards. I don't have space. I don't have space for all this stuff. So that's why I'm selling a bunch of stuff, because as you guys can see up here, there's like literally no space. I've got it all over here now. I've got it in my drawers and stuff. You see all that. Behind the box here, you see I got all my stuff. I got like literally no space. In fact, I've been starting to put stuff over that away, over there. Oops. That's fine. We're just going to put these in there for now. Nope, we can't do that because these go back in here. God, Lord. It's going to take days just to frickin' sort this stuff out. Figure out what the hell I got. We still got another box over there yet. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. Crazy good, but crazy. I love Thunderstone. I love the original Thunderstone. I love the second version, which is basically Thunderstone Advance. But I'm not a big fan of Thunderstone Quest. Maybe I haven't played it enough. I'm not sure. Maybe it's because I'm playing solo when I used to play Thunderstone Advance with a group of people. So maybe I'll get this and try it out and realize, I don't like it as much solo. I guess we'll see. That was a monster box. It had a box inside a box. That's crazy. Ooh, Thunderstone Advance Cavern of Bane. That's completely empty. Interesting. They must have combined a couple. Ooh. And the original Thunderstone Advance. So, Thunderstone Advance is like kind of, think of it as like second edition. Kind of streamlined some of the rules, kind of changed somehow some of the cards work. So they came out with Thunderstone Advance, with Caverns of Bane, Numeria, and there's like 3 or 4 other expansions for that. Kind of a new map board, kind of a new way of doing things. Cool. All right. Very familiar. Interesting. Sure why it's double-sided. I'm trying to remember, was there something that was there a difference in that? So rules of play, and then of course the Caverns of Bane, yeah. This pack, this is super cool because these cards are already pre-sleeved for me. Ooh, nice. Very nice. So here's the different avatars, right? Curses, yeah, that's curses. I got you. So all this stuff has been already pre-sleeved, which will save me about, I don't know, 500 or 600 sleeves. The randomizer cards. And I'm pretty sure, if I'm not mistaken, I believe they are compatible, backwards compatible, because I think the backs are exactly the same with the new edition as opposed to the old edition. Let's look at give me somebody here. Give me a pack here. Yeah. What that sound is, that Craig Jester's credit card. I'm going to hear groaning. Yeah, I'm already groaning when I get the bill. That's true. So yeah, so you got the original version, and the backs of the second edition are exactly the same. So you'll never be able to tell which card's which. Cool. Good. I thought that was the way it was, but I wasn't 100% sure. So basically, you can use everything together. Preserving card sets, a new benchmark for other publishers to follow. yeah, it's too hard for them, certain companies out there. So that's cool. So literally, wow, a lot of cards. So where is... Here it is. Nope, that's not it. Here it is. So this is the Owl's Eye. Cool. So this goes with this, although this one, wow, this is a huge box. This game will keep you busy for a long, long time. Yes, it will. I love this game. Like I said, I had all the original stuff, and then when this Thunderstone Advance came out, I was like, oh no, I already got it all. And I ended up buying some of the Thunderstone Advance, and then when I moved, I sold it all. And then when I got down here, I'm like, damn, I wish I would have kept that game, because I really like Thunderstone. So let's see, these aren't sleeved, are they? Oh, these cards are sleeved too. Wow, that's going to save me $1 million in card sleeves. Wow, that is awesome. So this is a deck building game where you start with little peon dudes, and then you purchase upgrades and build your deck up, and then fight enemies. And so that's pretty cool. I like that. Wow, I can't believe these are already pre-sleeved too. So that's going to give me tons and tons and tons of options. Wow. So that means I just have to sleeve up the original cards. These should just be in there like that. I'm not sure why they put them in the bags, but whatever. I keep the bags too because I need them. Wow, this is a pretty good find. This is a pretty good find, I'll tell you guys. So Noble Knight is having like their I don't know, what do they call it? Some kind of sale going on where they mark down like a whole bunch of their games. So I got this pretty really good price. If I told you how much I spent on it, you guys would be a little shocked. It's, you know, pretty gosh darn good price. And I was like, I seen a couple sets on their site, but they weren't on sale. So I said, yeah, I'll just wait until their next sale comes. And oh, yeah, I might try. Yeah, maybe I'll buy some on their next sale. Then the sale came, and then they marked down a bunch of stuff, and I was like, oh, now if I'm going to do this, I better do it, because if I don't, then somebody might buy the sets that I want, and we don't want that. So I decided to go ahead and jump in, get it while I can, because like I said, it's one of my all-time favorite games. As you guys know, right? As you guys know, up there, right there, Marvel Legendary, and a bunch of the expansions are in that box there. We played a bunch of Marvel Legendary on my channel here. Really kind of a nice, how do we want to put it? Kind of just a nice playing, easy, not too complex game, a little bit of strategy, kind of fun. Play it in like 45 minutes to an hour. You got hundreds of different characters. You got hundreds of different enemies to fight. You got 50 different bosses you go after. There's all kinds of different schemes. So literally you have the variety of variety. And you could probably play that game probably a million times and not have the same, not even close to the same, not even close to the same amount of, what am I trying to say? It would play differently every time because of the different heroes, the different events, the different enemies you're fighting, and blah, blah, blah. So there's the randomizing and everything. And that's the same thing with Thunderstone. It's completely randomized. You have it's hard to even just say. Like, you have hundreds of different enemies you can fight. You got hundreds of different items to purchase. And let's just take a look at a couple of them. So I believe these were all secondhand. Yes, I believe they were all secondhand. So you have like a fighter thief. This guy is the Verdan Minstrel, right? So you can upgrade your heroes into this guy, or you can take the... Oh, no, we'll go to the next one. This guy is a thief wizard. He's got different powers and stuff. Every one of them has like different powers. So you start off with like generic fighting guys, like mercenaries. And then you can start upgrading them into these guys that have special powers. Some of them have extra gold. Some have magic attacks. So you have this guy. You have the Tempest Avenger. He's just a fighter. He gives you +2 attack. You have the Sylvan Bowman. He's a fighter archer. He gives you +2 attack and attack +3 against rank 2 or 3 if you reveal a monster of the same type as the one attacked. So there's just hundreds of these guys at different powers that you can upgrade your heroes into. The Deep Miner. And we have, let's see, the Village Mob. You can turn them into mobs. Here's an item, Unicorn Stakes. Each hero gains strength +2 and magic +1. All attacks from any source become magic attacks. So if you have this in your game, it's going to be different because some of your heroes will work well with this and some won't. So it's just the replayability and everything is just... It's like perfect because you can just sit back, relax. Here's the trader. So you buy this guy. In addition to your buy, you may destroy one card you take. Any non-hero card worth up to 2. Any card worth up to 2 more. Wait, what is that? In addition to your buy, so you go to the village, you can buy items and heroes and upgrades. You may destroy a card to take any non-hero card worth up to 2 more from your village. So you buy something. If you have this guy in your hand, he's the trader, right? So his power is basically he lets you get something that costs up to 2 more than what you bought, which is super cool. You also have the town guard. So when you do the village, you get to draw 2 cards because he's got friends in the village. So, I mean, it's very thematic. Even though, let's see, now where's the rest of that guy's cards? These cards were in upside down or backwards, so they're probably out of place somehow. So you have items like, here's a gauntlet here. It's a magic weapon. Gives a magic attack +2, strength +2. The equipped hero may equip an additional weapon. Wow, so you could put this on a hero, and then he can hold like 2 weapons. So, super cool. Time Bend. Draw 1 card. Set aside an unused card until you reshuffle your hand, then add that card. So basically, you can take a card, put it aside, and use it in your next hand as well, because you're bending time. Oh, it's very thematic, and even though it's like, you know, it doesn't seem like it. You got the Thunderstone Ring, or the Thunder Ring. Draw a card. Reveal and discard the top card of any opponent's deck. If the discarded card is a hero, gain magic attack +2. Thieves Blade. So you have a weapon, edged weapon. Does attack. Additional +2 if you reveal 3 heroes. So here is a stalking spell. Another player must enter the dungeon on their turn. This effect lasts until the beginning of the active player's next turn. Spoiled Foods. Each hero gains attack +1 and strength +3, but you got to then destroy a hero at the end of the battle because they ate the poisoned food. Soul Jams gives you extra light, +1 for each level your highest hero. Skull Breaker. Attack +2 dungeon. If you defeat a monster this turn, put this card on top of your deck. So you get this guy right back if you fight a monster. So, I mean, just literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of different options to play with. I got to go through and sort these all out based on weapons, items, heroes, enemies, monsters. So let's find some treasures. There's treasures here. There's some more heroes. Here's diseases. Little tokens for something, I'm not sure. Here's like a turn sequence card. That's fine. More heroes. Let's see if we can find some enemies to fight here. Here's magic missile with spells and stuff. That's cool. Okay, so here's some enemies. Let's take a look at some enemies, some bad guys. So you got the Dead Bone Troll. When you fight this guy, you get 2 gold for killing him, but you gain a disease. Ooh, wow. So you got the Grayskin Lizard. Get 2 gold when you kill him. Battle. Heroes with weapons attack gain +1 to their attack value when you fight the Grayskin Lizard. The Sphinx. Enchanted, which means you can only use magic attacks on this guy. Spoils. Reveal 6 cards from your deck and destroy any of those cards you choose and discard the rest. Wow, cool. Pegasus, Griffin, Blink Dog. You lose light to fight this guy. Cannot be attacked if there's a light penalty. So because he blinks around in the dark, you can't see him. That makes sense, right? Let's see what else we have here. Mythen Urian. It's a dragon, green dragon. When you battle this guy, you got to destroy a hero. Yeah, so just tons and tons of different enemies to fight. And yeah, just, I mean, like I said, why I like Marvel Legendary so much is because I love the ability to mix and match and trade, you know, just 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, there's 8 cards. Just kind of mix and match, create random encounters, create random scenarios, and you just play them out. You put all the cards out, and you let it, you know, you try to do your best and see what happens. So, all right, so we are, I'm going to probably separate some stuff here. If you guys want to stick around and just ask questions or look at what we're doing, that's fine. So we have Village Mercenary. We have a Weapon Magic. We have a Spell. We have an Item. And there's basically 8 of each card. And you're going to start the game with, I think there's like 10 items that go, or 8 items that start in the village. And these are all random. So these can be like your randomizers here. So you randomly draw cards to find out what you get. So based on what random item you get, it might be easier or harder. Let's see here. So, let's see here. So you start with 4 heroes in town, 3 weapons, 2 items, and 3 spells. And you can always buy, like, regulars, which are just generic guys, long spear, which is like a generic weapon, and then torches. So you can always buy these things. There's just a stack of those. But then you have 4 random heroes, 3 random weapons, 2 random items, and 3 random spells. And then certain villagers will show up that you can purchase things, or certain things in the village that will let you do certain abilities and stuff. So here's another weapon. So right now I'm just sorting through to find, doesn't look like anything's been sorted here. Looks like it's just all been thrown together, which is fine. No problem with that. So we got items. Here is the spoiled food. Obviously, you could end up with spoiled food in your town, which takes up a spot, right? So one of your precious spots could be spoiled food. Now it does have a nice kind of an ability. It does give you gold to buy other things, but it also gives you a penalty. But that penalty can obviously be an advantage because destroying any one of your heroes, so you can get rid of all your bad heroes, you know, the generic guys that you start with. So this actually could end up being a good card for you in the long run, because you can, what you want to do is you want to get rid of all the kind of generic weak cards, upgrade and keep getting more and more powerful cards, and then get rid of all those kind of weak items. The weapon, all right. So that's kind of, that's, if you haven't played Thunderstone, that's kind of just a general overview of how to play. But I love this game. And when I looked at the new edition, I'm like, I heard so many good things about it. Here's an item, Scroll of Chaos. So you can end up with this item in town. You can buy a Scroll of Chaos. Let's see if I can put that in there for you so you guys can see. So in the dungeon, you get to discard a card, and then each other player discards a card. Put one of the discarded cards into your hand, shuffle the rest, and deal out 1 to each player. So, you cast this spell. You and all the other players, assuming you're playing with multiplayers, put a card out, and then you take one of the cards that was discarded, put it back in your hand, and then you shuffle the others and randomly put it out. That's why it's chaos. I love it. Oh my god. Item magic. Okay. Item villager mercenary. Okay. So you have different mercenaries in town. So we got the trader. You remember those spots we were talking about? So we got the trader. We talked about him. We have the scout. If you go to the village, you get to draw 3 cards, which makes sense because this guy's scouting around for you, right? Place 3 cards on top of your deck in any order. And then dungeon, look at the top 3 cards of the dungeon deck and return them back in any order because he's scouting out and he's giving you information about what's out there. All right, the town guard, which again I think is out of order. So we just need to sort through all these cards. And like I said, this is going to be actually the base game plus a bunch of the expansions. So you're not going to get all these cards in just the base game, but the base game, let's see here. So we got Wrath Elements, Thornwood Siege, Doomgate Legion, Dragonspire, and then the base game. So the base game plus 4 expansions. So let's keep sorting here. Let's keep sorting. Let's see what we have here. So we got a fighter. So this is going to be. And so when you upgrade your just like your generic dudes, you upgrade them to like level 2 heroes, and then you'll see that there'll be like level 3 heroes, and they have different powers, and then level 4 guys. So you're kind of as you're playing the game, your guys evolve. Wile E. Coyote Lawyer in Yosemite Sam wants to know about the Clank tournament. Yeah, we need to. Yeah, someday. Yes. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, there's 12 for each of the different heroes. I have to try to remember that as I'm counting through my cards here. Yeah, we'll get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we got this guy. Yes, we were hoping to get back to the Clank tournament. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Sometime soonish. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hopefully soonish. It's the game plan anyways. That's the game plan. So that's what I got. I don't know if you guys want to sit here and watch me just count out cards. 12. So this is the Elf Wizard. Wizard gives you magic attack at level 2. I'm sorry. What is the level? The level is... Level, I believe, is this number down here. Is that magic attack? No, that's your magic attack, I think. Yeah, I have to remember that. I'm not 100% sure. So we have the Dwarf Guardian Fighter, +1 attack. And then when you upgrade him, it goes to +2 attack. And he also gets +4 attack if you equip him with an edged weapon. Cool. The Chalice Quester is a fighter and a cleric. Attack +2. Destroy 1 disease or draw a card. Oh no, destroy 1 disease to draw a card. So he helps you get rid of diseases. Really good. We have the Amazon Archer. +1 attack, an additional attack, +2 at rank 2 or 3. Interesting. Okay. All right, let's see what else we got here. We got the Tavern Brawl. Villager. We got the Tax Collector. Ooh, gain 1 gold for each player. Village, destroy this card. All other players discard 1 card with a gold value. Or reveal a card containing none. Gain gold equal the gold value of all discarded cards. Wow, so that's cool. Especially if you're playing like a competitive Thunderstone. So mostly weapon, villager. Mostly it was designed, the original design for Thunderstone was to be a competitive game against your fellow players. But a lot of people just play it as a cooperative type game. With there's some rules on that. There's some different ways to play it, which is nice. We got the Tempest Avenger or Fighter, which is attack. You upgrade him. He goes to attack +3. If you defeat a monster worth less than 4 victory points, you may put this hero on top of your deck instead of discarding him. Oh, that's cool. So you can just go in and get this guy over and over and over again. That would be cool. Sylvan Bowman, we talked about him. We have the Sidey Natural Cleric, magic attack. When you gain a disease, place it in another player's discard pile. So there's that competitive nature. Instead of you getting diseases, you give it to your opponents. We have the Denari Orphan, just an attack. He's a thief. For each revealed card worth 3 or more gold. Oh, you get +1 attack for each revealed card worth 3 or more gold. So the more gold you have, the better this guy fights. Well, of course, he's a thief. The Deep Miner. Oh. The Village Mob. That is a village mercenary. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The Unicorn Stakes is an item. There it goes there. So that's literally just... That's just like 2 of the decks. Oh my gosh. Crazy. Anyways, I think I'll let you guys go so I can concentrate on getting this done a little bit faster. I appreciate everyone coming out. So that is... where's my box lid here? That's an unboxing of Thunderstone Advanced with Towers of Ruin and the Caverns of Bane and Numeria and the Thunderstone Advanced with let's see, what do we get in this pack here? Doomgate Legion, Thornwood Siege, Wrath of the Elements, Dragon Spear in the base game. So lots of Thunderstone stuff. And so we got 5 games here, 5 big games there. One of the expansions was kind of like a mini expansion, but all the other ones were big expansions. We had the original here, and then one of the big expansions. Or I guess this, I don't know if you call this a big expansion, because some of the expansions were big like this, and then some of the expansions were half expansions. So I guess we call this the big expansion. We call this a half expansion. I believe let's see. So you got the base game, right? You got the base game. And then Doomgate Legion, I think, was one of these, we'll call it half expansions. Dragon Spire was one of the full expansions. Wrath of the Elements and Thornwood Siege, I think, were both half expansions as well. I'm just giving you kind of ballpark on what we got and how much. So all that, we got this, which is a big expansion. We have this with the Cavern of Banes mini expansion or half expansion. So we got a lot of stuff. And I love it, and I can't wait to try it out, show you guys how it plays, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it. So have fun sorting. Yep. Going back to Russian Besieged. I hear you, brother. All right. Well, thanks, everyone. for watching. We'll see you all very soon. Take care.